Hey, hi guys, welcome to Legacy Cardfight. Patent pending. Don't know if that's gonna stick yet, but hopefully it'll stick long enough. We're here to play some good old heyday Vanguard from the G era, maybe beyond. Hopefully we get some guests who knows, might want to play some Legion, or maybe play some Breakwire era in the future. Joining us today is the most prominent player of premium format, Tyfyghtr. He is an awesome content creator. Hey Ty, how you doing, bud?
Doing good. I wasn't sure if that was it or not, but we're there.
We're there. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. I think most people know who you are already, but I mean, we're gonna have to do it over again.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you pretty much hit it on the head. I don't know if I would say the most prominent premium player or proponent or whatever, but definitely up there. That's how I've made my name. But yeah, Tyfyghtr, I really like premium and deck building and building just a bunch of just off the wall fun deck ideas, and then yeah, that's the basic gist of it, I would say. I also have a lot of opinions that I've shared about a ban list for premium. That's also been a bit of my notoriety lately.
And I think a lot of people at the moment who are hosting premium tournaments probably established their own ban list for the format. So I'm saying it's different. So
yep.
Like usually we kind of want to have it like pretty casual here. I do have some questions lined up, but I mean, I'm just gonna use this as sort of like an analog, sort of get an idea as to who you are. So in my mind, when I think of Tyfyghtr, when I see your content, I think of retro vaporwave. Is that something wrong?
Yep, I would say that's very appropriate.
Alright, so I think of like actual just the living vaporwaves being sentient vaporwave at the moment. So then would you describe your brand as that? What else would you want to probably quantify?
Yeah, very there's definitely a very like heavy like vaporwave, like lo-fi kind of focus. Really, like where that kind of came from is just like I don't have a whole lot of graphic design experience, but I know what I like, and I was like, you know what, I can do this kind of grungy aesthetic and just really lean into it. And it's something I like already anyway. It just kind of came together that way.
Oh damn, that's so cool. So then, like, from your other forms of content creation, like currently you're doing Vanguard, a whole lot of Vanguard stuff.
Yeah.
But you said you like the whole retro aesthetic. Have you also like ventured into like other games and stuff? Because I know you do have like a second channel that you do. Reviews
So
and stuff like that.
It's kind of funny because like it's definitely become more of my second channel just because I've been doing so much Vanguard stuff lately. I do plan on doing more stuff for the other channel. It's just trying to find the time has been tricky. But yeah, that's also very much like a very kind of like retro style thing. Just mostly, I'm just the best way to put it is I'm just a huge nostalgia junkie. Like if I could just inject the feeling of nostalgia straight into my veins, that's exactly what I would do.
If I could perpetually live in 1999, we out here. Yeah. we out here.
100%. So yeah, and I just really enjoy kind of like, you know, the things that I enjoyed as a kid, and it's been kind of like a really just kind of nice experience and a nice excuse to just kind of go back and relive those pleasant memories and kind of like revisit things from my childhood that I remember really remembering fondly, and then kind of seeing like, you know, do they hold up or do they not hold up as much? And so yeah, that's been really fun as well.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, so then talking about let's sit in nostalgia land for a little bit longer.
Sure, yeah, I'm all about it.
So like I already explained in the introduction, is that the objective of this series is to play against people with decks that they probably loved playing during the time that they played them in that established format. So we're gonna go into playing some G era against you. Do you have like any favorite decks that you loved around that era that you like damn man, it'd been so good to have these be like get a little bit love right now?
Yeah, I mean the immediate one that comes to mind is like pretty much anything Nova Grappler. So like Victor's always been very prominent. Blau's always very prominent. But I also really liked like late G of Thavas, just because I really liked his play style. It's very aggressive, and I'm a very aggressive player, and I love multi-attacking and stuff. But there was a lot of like thought that kind of went into planning out your turns playing Thavas.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I also really liked Blue Wave, like when Valeos was in the format. I really liked that. Was really kind of disappointed with his V incarnation, because I was like, oh man, Valeos is coming back. I'm gonna make premium, and then it didn't quite work.
Yeah, he became a little bit more underwhelming than people were expecting.
Yeah. And then also, I think the other like big two that I can think off the top of my head are like Garmor, the Liberator, just kind of like, that was my first Vanguard video I did, was the kind of like an updated version of that Garmor deck. And then Blasters as well. I really liked Blasters back in the day too. It was mainly with Sanctuary Blasters. Sanctuary Blasters is what got me into that back in the day, with running like 16 crits and all that. And then I just kind of updated it once we got like the Legend deck and stuff like that. So yeah.
And how did you get into Vanguard exactly then? Because you came from another roots of other card game. You played a bit of either card games, I would expect, right? Or
I've been like, really my like card game addiction kind of started back in like really with Pokemon cards. And then as a kid, I got so obsessed with Pokemon that it kind of took over my life, and my parents were like, hey, we're not gonna let you have the Pokemon for a while. And so then like I was just kind of on this never-ending like search for something to scratch that itch. And so then I picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! I picked up Duel Masters. I really liked Duel Masters back in the day, but unfortunately not enough people like Duel Masters for it to stick around.
Especially in the West? Nah, sadly enough.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, they tried to bring it back Kaijudo, and I went all in when they brought back Kaijudo, but unfortunately that didn't last either. But yeah, I remember, I think I went to like Walmart or something, and I always looked at the TCG aisle just because I have that cardboard addiction, and I just saw these, I think it was like right when set 2 dropped in America, and I was like, oh, what's this? And then because the whole anime was on YouTube, I was like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna watch the anime. I remember like just sitting there in my room just binging it on my laptop for like a couple months, and then once I moved to a bigger city, I actually had a locals, and there was like a scene for Vanguard, and that was when I really got into Vanguard. And yeah, it's just been history ever since. Haven't really stopped.
But you're talking about your local scene. What's that actually like in the US currently? Because I myself am currently from Europe. I've never been to the US before. Like, what's the player environment like? What are people like when they play against each other, or the scene in general?
Well, for my local scene right now, it's very friendly, I would say. Like, we're all like pretty tight knit. I would say like when I first moved to the city I'm in now, it was definitely a bigger scene, and it definitely kind of dwindled, partly from like the game shifting around, and also just like store management or mismanagement, as you would see fit. But we've definitely had like this core group that's really just kind of like stuck together throughout the last, I don't know, like 8 years now. And yeah, it's just really, everybody's really tight knit, and we've had people come and go and come back again. And yeah, it's just very closely knit, I would say, very friendly, which is very nice. It's definitely, I've not had that sort of experience with every card game I've played, so this one is pretty nice.
Ooh, no shade to none yet. He didn't specify any, so... Could be a couple Y's, could be a couple M's in there, who knows, man? Okay. I see you. So then, okay, so we're going to be taking a look behind you here for a sec. We talked a bit about a Pokemon here. I see some Charmanders, and I see a Pachirisu or Pikachu behind you. And I see some Optimus forms up there. So I'm gonna ask you a hot question. Why is there no Optimus Primal?
Optimus.
84 Optimus. Jesus. Oh, gee. So where's the Primal?
Oh, you can kind of see him. He's right there. Like you can kind of see like the little Aichi cardboard thing, but he's in gorilla mode right there,
Oh,
next to
okay.
the T-Rex Megatron.
Okay, I was about to be upset there for a second because
Right.
I was like,
No, don't worry, I got you.
good. All right, good. Are you actually going to be playing a Gundam Evolution game that's coming? Because you were a Gunpla person too, right? So.
Yeah. I'm. I think. Actually, I have one that I was panel lining. Right. Oh, it just fell apart. But I was panel lining this one.
Nice.
Which is from the Build Fighters series. But I also have a huge backlog of Gunpla that I also need to build. So it really is just all about finding the time.
Awesome. You guys just asking for a Gunpla stream, he got you. Easy.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely need to get on that.
Free. Alright. So, you guys at home, we're gonna get our stuff set up. We're gonna be playing a couple of games. It's gonna be a best of 3 setup. Well, actually, did you want to talk about we could talk about the rules of it. Did you want to use the 2021 rules, or do you want to use the 2018 rules? Or
see, that's what I was wondering too, because I was like, are we gonna do like? I feel like probably keep the old stride ruling. Right, I feel like that makes sense, and then I guess the question is like the once per turn rule. Do we use the new once per turn rule? Like,
well, that was actually implemented like around the end of G era anyway, so that was fine.
Okay,
that's fine. The end of the once per turn was end of G, so that's good. Okay. The mulligan system, I'll leave that to you. I'm personally ambivalent towards which one you want.
I definitely prefer the new mulligan we have. So if you're good with the new mulligan,
I'm good with the new mulligan. Then I'm good with the new mulligan, because we played the old mulligan with a couple people from our crew, and God, is it different?
Yep.
It's different.
Very different. Very different.
All right. So for you people at home, we're gonna get set up, and we'll see you soon. Hope you guys missed us. We got some good games for you guys. I'm gonna be playing some Kagero, some Blade Master of yesteryear, some before we currently have the iteration that we have in premium. Jesus Christ.
The Loot Master.
Exactly. And then we also have Ty going to be playing some of that Victor. I'm interested to see how his variant looks like, because I think literally there's no Victor players to builds who are exactly the same, so it's really nice to see what everybody's take on their own variants are.
Yeah, there's always like a little, like some slight differences here and there. Maybe like a rear guard choice that somebody will use that isn't in some other list. Good stuff.
Exactly. All right. So I am gonna shuffle. So, as per rules before, the old mulligan system back in 2016 to 2017, I think, or 2018, I guess, was that you actually just shuffle your hand back into your deck, the card selections that you chose. And the stride system did not allow you to stride even when you were on grade 3 for a turn later, like how we have in premium. So that's a lot different.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. It's a lot more lenient, and that's why there was an archetype that was called Seven Seas Rush that revolved around getting everything from the drop zone, and never letting your opponent be able to stride in the game.
Oh man, that makes me wish I would have brought my Tachikaze Rush back in the day. That would have been a fun one.
I think I will do 2, 3, and 1. 1 and 3.
We'll go 2, 1, 3.
Okay. Alrighty. We're doing a double toss, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put just one back.
Okay. Seems pretty good.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. I will go.
Alright.
3 back. I rolled a not a 10, so you get to go first. How do you feel about Vanguard these days, actually?
I'm really enjoying Overdress. Especially now that Set 2 is out. I feel like Set 2 has introduced just so much diversity into the builds that we have. I mean, it should hopefully be out by the time this goes live, but I did a video just going over like building decks in Overdress with only a start deck and $20.
That's so good.
And I was actually surprised at how like playable decks were for that limited of a budget.
Did you record it?
Yeah, so yes, yep, I was as this is being recorded, it's being edited right now and should hopefully be up tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, so it should be good. I'm really excited about it.
Let's see. I will do 3-1-2.
3-1-2. Okay. And I will do we'll go 2-3-1.
Let's see. 2, 3, and 1.
Alright. I'm gonna have to read some of these cards because it's been so long since I've played them.
No worries.
Alright, yeah, okay. I remember a little bit now.
So for reference, back in the day, you can go ahead and take your turn. I'm going to explain a little bit of what each archetype does. So back in the day, a couple of the archetypes that were pretty prevalent at this format was Victor being one of the, not to say the strongest deck in that format at the time, but like one of the pretty good ones outside of like Ange and fill me in here. Like what other archetypes were pretty good at the time?
Oh man,
because I know Ange, Victor, and I would like to say Chaos, but that was also
I also had Chaos tip of my tongue. Man, because I remember like very late G. That feels like just yesterday and also like an eternity ago, all at the same time.
Exactly. Because that's also like different regions as well. Because I know in the US they play a lot more dragons than we do, for sure. So,
man, I feel like I just need to go back and like watch an old Solemn Vanguard meta video back in the day and see some of the lists. For some reason, like I want to say Messiah too, but I don't remember if it was like end of G or like a little before that. That Messiah was really good.
I think it was like more mid G, like ZTB of course.
Oh, ZTB, yeah. ZTB. Oh man, how can we? I think ZTB.
Yeah, Heritage, clapping people, I guess.
Yeah, getting that extra turn.
Yeah, I mean, you could also say like Brave and Asha and stuff like that, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was...
the whole Bloom deck. That was a thing for a minute. All right, so that should be my turn. We'll pass it off to you.
All right then. Stand and draw. Ride Marcel. Call it there. I will call a Janat. I'll attack with Marcel for 7.
No guard.
Draft check. That is a Nadell.
Damage check, a Barian.
Nice. I will attack you for 9.
9k. Let's see.
So back in the day,
we'll go ahead and guard that.
Yep. So back in the day, calling down triggers like this was actually a pretty okay way of trying to force your opponent to either guard or take a bit more damage, which will allow you to go into your stride turn more aggressively. So sometimes your first stride turns in the later stages of the game would be a lot more dangerous.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and ride a Ninjad. And I will call down a Arashid, and we'll reveal the excessive battler victor. And we will search out our Zubat Victor. We'll add this to hand, if I can pick it up. And then we've got our 1, 2, and 3.
2, 3, 1.
2, 1. And then we will go ahead and discard that Victor. And we will swing 9k to Vanguard.
That is a no guard for me.
All right, drive check. No trigger.
Damage trick. No trigger.
And then this is going to be a 12k to the rear guard.
Then he will unfortunately bite the dust.
And then we'll pass to you.
Alright. Stand and draw. Let's see here. So I will ride Isar. Call Nadim. Okay. I will use the skill Conra. Search my deck for a perfect art. Search for Flame Trooper Dumjeet. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
1, 3.
We'll go 1, 3, 2.
Alrighty. I will attack your Vanguard for 9.
Yeah, we're gonna take that. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Another Baryon.
I guess it's like that today then. 9 to your Vanguard.
Yeah, we're also guard that.
Sound trigger.
Good
Stand.
stuff.
Power.
Damage check. Also a stand. Power and stand.
Okay then. I will still attack your Vanguard with Nadim for 14.
One will guard.
Okay then. Go right ahead. Your turn.
Alright, we will stand and draw. Go ahead and ride Zubat Victor. And then not else we can do, just so I'm gonna actually swing 11k to the rear guard.
Root. No guard.
Alright. Drive check. First check. Heal trigger.
Oh, that's really good.
Don't mind that. The Baryons. And second check. Another trigger.
No.
Go ahead and heal the other Baryon.
No. 2-turn favorite champ. No.
Right. And then yeah, we'll go ahead and swing 12k at Van. Those two healed a little less warrior damage to dying.
Exactly. Draw trigger. I will draw a card.
Alright, and we'll pass.
Alright, stand and draw. So I will ride Cohen. And then I will use the skill of J.J Here. Let's see here. Stride into Ziegenberg. Con Blast 1. I will retire your starter.
Yep.
And I will give 3k to my Vanguard. Then I will call Nadal to the front row. Then call Inspire Yellow Dragon. Soul Blast 1. Flip a Ziegenberg face up to retire the Raid 1. Nadal skill will prop. Oh, okay. Skill doesn't proc yet, but the skill is active, I guess, now. Alright, so now I will go to combat. Blazing is activated. Nadal's skill will activate, and Inspire Yell skill will also activate. Skill gets 5k from Inspire Yell, and then 4k from its own skill, because I control more rear guards than you do. So I will put this on top of my deck, shuffle, and draw a card. He becomes 11 plus 5 is 16 to your Vanguard.
Magic number these days.
That is.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and no guard.
Okay.
No trigger.
And then Vanguard to your Vanguard for 29.
No guard.
First check, heal trigger. He will heal 1. Goes to drop.
All the heals this game.
True. Second check. Third check. Perfect guard again.
Alright. Damage check. A ninjad.
Alrighty. I will remove Stride. GB2 activates if going. I will be able to add a Jago from my drop zone to my hand. Pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. So we will go ahead and stand and draw. And we will pitch in Arashid to Stride. Let's see. I think, yeah, best bet is to hope for something good off the draw. So we'll go into Winning Champ. Skill of Zubat will counterblast 1, draw a card, and we will. Call a card. And then we'll give the skill to Vanguard to give him the restand. We'll give the skill the restand of rear guard. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know the deck.
Yeah. I got you, Chief.
And then I will also call down a rock. And then that will probably do it for now, because of where we're at. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and swing. Do I want to do it that way? That's the question. So I'm in a tricky spot here. Yeah, I think the best way to do this right now is probably to use the skill to give resist. I was like, do I risk it? And I was like, no, he just checked that heal trick.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not going to get full benefit of champ this turn, but that's all right. So we'll just go ahead and swing and then just go and restand him. And so this is just going to be 26 to Vanguard.
Are you not going to use running skill?
Let me remember. Yeah. We got a Soul Blast, and we got a Flip Up. We'll flip up a Bustard.
Okay, so he actually becomes 31. The rear guard also gets 5k too.
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
So +5 there, +5 here. So yeah, 31k to Vanguard.
That is a no guard for me, Chief.
Alrighty. Drive checks. First check. A excessive battler. Critical trigger. So we'll give crit to Van. And the power to Gunsden. And then third check, a stand trigger. Been great a little bit earlier, but yeah, there we go.
All right. So first check, Inspire Yell. It's Vanguard for 5. Second check, nothing.
All right, and then we will swing. This is 1724 to Vanguard.
Isn't it like 5k more?
5k more.
Because he got 2 triggers, right? And the 5k from the Van.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So it's plus 15.
So we'll just go ahead and mark this. So yeah, that's 15. So that's 2229 to Vanguard.
29. 20 whole 9. Think about this. Yeah, I'll eat this. Why not?
Okay. Then of Geralhawk will enter blast 1, move him into the soul to restand and draw a card, and then we'll go ahead and immediately smash the Geralhawk. Flip up another Buster. And then give him plus 5k more. So he's plus 20k and plus another 2k from Geralhawk.
Correct.
So that is another 29.
Plus the 4k from Geralhawk as well.
Oh, okay. Or just 2k?
No, the Geralhawk's on rush skill, I mean.
Was that what? Oh, no, you're right, because he gets plus 4k from his own skill. Right, you're right.
Yep.
Boy, it's been a minute. Yeah, so more power.
Use perfect card.
There. Alright, and then that will end my turn. This will go back, end of turn. I have 1 or less face up in damage, so we counter charge. I have 1 or less in soul, so we will soul charge.
Yes.
And then since we did both, we will draw 1 more card.
Okay, then. Stand and draw. Let's see. I will discard a colon from my hand. Striding into a Ziegenberg. Surprise. Cardblast 1. I will retire the Gunston.
Yep.
And then I will give 3k to my Vanguard.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then I will call Jago. Marcel.
Okay.
And Vera.
Yeah.
Alright, so blaze skills are active. This blaze skill is if my Vanguard is blazing, it gets 2k for every card in the back row, so this is plus 6. +6. This is +2. Then +4. Okay. So I will go. See, this is 1828 to your Vanguard.
28. So I will G guard. Using a Dogon Titan. And since you have more rear guards than I do, I get some 5k shield, so that is 31.
Okay then. Let's see, this is 29 +4. It's 33. So your Vanguard.
33. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and J-guard again. And go for another Dogon. And then we'll go ahead and activate this as well. These two. And countercharge 1. So that puts me at 31. You're at 33, correct?
Correct.
So 31. This will be 41. So that should be 2 paths in the old numbers.
Correct. That is 2 to pass in the old numbers.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. First check, perfect guard. Second check, Mob D. Third check, critical trigger. I will give all effects to Van. So
Okay.
5 here. So, Counter Blast 1. Restand my Vanguard. I discard no cards. So this is 34 to your Van.
34.
Double critical. 1 drive check.
Yeah, we'll risk a no guard here.
Understood. Heal trigger goes off.
Okay.
I will give all power to this rear guard column. And I will heal 1 card.
Alright. Damage check. First check. Power. And second check.
Okay. So this is 18, 8, 26, 31 to your Vanguard.
31. What an annoying number. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop. Let's see. These two for. Well, no, because I'm at 16.
Correct.
So that makes it a little easier.
Yeah. It's 20k
So-
shields then.
Yeah. So this will just be 26, and then yeah, 36.
Okay, understood. Destroyed. End of turn. I add Cohen back to my hand.
All right. And we'll stand and draw. And that's actually very good news for me right now. I will pitch in Arashid to stride.
Guns then in hand, easy off the top.
Yeah, we'll go into best boy.
Indubitably.
Counterblast 1. Draw a card. And we will let's see. Yeah. Call a card. Actually, I think the better play is actually to call this and give him the skill that when he attacks,
you restand something.
To restand a rear guard. Yes.
Yep.
And then we'll call the Gunston.
Smudge.
Yeah. We'll call the magical performer and a Kachi wall. And then we will activate the skill of Gunston and select all of our rear guards. Oh, that was the top deck of the century right there.
I was like, yo, if I could roast his rear guard, my Vanguard is 21 for the rest of the turn. Let's go. Alright, it's fine. They're 10k shields. It's okay.
Alright, and so to start it off, we'll go ahead and swing. Well, I guess we'll go ahead. It doesn't really matter. We'll swing 11k to Vanguard.
Alright, I will guard with 5.
Okay.
Because my only objective
then
is survive.
13.
How many cards in hand?
Uh,
So he has enough for literally 1, not 2. If he hits a draw trigger, he can do it twice. Gosh darn it. So I need to hope he doesn't hit a draw trigger here. No, never mind. He has Gotcha Wall. He actually has the extra card. Man. Man. Guardstone.
Okay. And then swing at Vanguard for 26.
I wish I played Overlord. I wish I played Overlord, dude. Oh, oh man. Let me think here. Let me think. Smudge. It's 26. I could guard for 26, 36. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Absalom. Bind these two. Counter charge 1. Gets it. No, actually, it stays the same. So I just bind 2, counter charge 1, and it gets plus 10k because you're Vanguard. You have a 1 open circle under your Vanguard.
So that's 36.
Yep.
2 to pass.
A dose.
Right?
Yep. A dose.
2 to pass, and I have to like completely rewire my brain for these old numbers.
2
All right.
pass.
First check.
Heal.
Heal trigger.
No.
So we'll go ahead and heal. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah.
He double dipping.
Then second check. And then third check. Ah, all right. Now, end of battle. We counterblast 2.
Yes, sir.
And is it discard 1 or 3 for the first part?
You discard 1 for the first part, and if you restart 3 or more, you discard the rest.
So yeah, we're just gonna discard everything anyways. So then we'll stand everything, and then
then you discard the 3.
Yeah, and then we discard the 3 to restand the Vanguard.
And you come
and then countercharge 1.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then we get big power. Let's see, you have 5 face up, so that's plus 20k here, and also plus 25k there, and then this Victor pops off, and we have plus 2k for the front row.
Yes, sir.
So now that we've done math, this is going to be.
Do you want to do the catch wall as well, or no?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, it doesn't matter now anymore, but
yeah, I guess it kind of. Yeah, it really doesn't matter at this point. So I guess we'll save the Kachi wall for now.
Okay, understood.
And so this is going to be 13, 33, 40k.
40k. Like the series. No guard, draw trigger. Draw a card.
Alright, and then this is going to be 11, 36, another 40k.
40, he says. Rude. No guard. No.
And then we will swing, let's see, 31, 33 to Vanguard.
33, he says. So, drive 1, pitch 1, restart the side columns, then you attack again. Darn Gunston.
Yeah, if it were for Gunston, I don't think I would be making it this far right now. Literally carrying me on his back.
Because I think I only have enough to stop 3 out of the 5 attacks. I can't stop everything. So I need to heal like twice to survive. And 3 heals are already gone, sadly. Yeah, that's yours.
Alright.
That's yours, buddy.
Yep.
I had 2 PGs.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
25k shield extra left, so I had enough to stop.
Yeah.
I had enough to stop 2, or I could have gone 25, 31, 46, and then these are 15k shields on their own already.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I would have been able to go to the C bead, the 2, stood everything, and then would have swung here, and then swung here and used the stride skill to stand and get like 1 more attack in.
Correct. Correct.
Swings for days.
Yep. As I said, sadly enough, was only able to block like 5 of 3 of the 5, not all of them.
Man, it's been so long since I've played this particular build of Victor, and it's like both familiar and foreign, like all at the same time.
True.
Let's see, where's my... There he is. Victed.
What were some of the most annoying matchups you had to play in EG era?
Definitely chaos. Just because constantly like just ripping cards and locking them down, and like we had like some ways to kind of like play around it, because you know with Dogen Titan you could always use him to Soul Blast and then unlock something, or countercharge as the case may have been. But even then, like if you have a full board lock, you're only able really to get like 1 or 2 extra circles, but then that also digs into your soul that you would ideally want to use for winning champ. But I think chaos is definitely like, you know, an annoying matchup for everybody, you know.
Yeah. Oh crap. Whoops.
Oh, you're good. If you want to just forgo it, we can. No. I trust you. You know, we can just get through.
No. We gotta keep the integrity. Gotta keep.
Okay.
Gotta keep our integrity up. 2, 3, 1, and you could keep that like that for the rest of the game for me.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that.
This is 1.
You know what? I'll go 3, 1, 2, and same thing. We'll just 3, 1, 2 the whole rest of the way.
Okay. 3, 1, 2.
And did you want to roll to see who goes first, or do you want to choose?
I want to choose. Loser decides, sadly. No? Yeah. I will Molly 3.
I will also do that.
Did you actually watch any of the anime yet? For Overdress.
Of Overdress or
Overdress.
Yeah, I watched all of Overdress. I actually really enjoyed Overdress. I know it's kind of a contentious thing for some people in the community right now, but I personally really enjoyed it. I thought the characters were fun. I thought watching them interact with each other was entertaining. I can understand if people wanted more card fighting from the show, but you know, just based on a purely just like character basis, I thought they were fun. I thought they were enjoyable to observe.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, draw for turn, and we will ride a Geralhawk, and we'll swing for 12.
No card.
All right, drive check. Critical trigger.
How much checks? Critical. 7 check. Nothing.
All right, and we'll pass back to you.
All right. Stand under. Right. Esau. Good. Of Carmen. Carmen plus 1. I will add me a lava flow. Did you have a favorite character in the series?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I necessarily would say favorite. I definitely enjoyed Donji. I think a lot of people really like Donji. Let's see. Yeah, no guard. I liked Toya, and then I didn't like Toya, and then I liked Toya again. Nice. And I always enjoyed Tamari. I enjoyed her interaction with Zakusa. I thought they were always very fun. So this is 16 to my 16, is that right?
16 to your 12.
12, that's right. So we will guard for 17.
Yes. I'm trying to remember whether or not you could go with a higher grade yet or not.
Oh, that's right. Because that wasn't a thing back in the day.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't I totally forgot that was even a thing. It was like, oh yeah, of course I can guard. Oh man.
Back in their rules were really bad.
yeah. They definitely improved a lot of things. So yeah, we'll go ahead and ride a magical performer, and we will swing 14 to Vanguard.
Vanguard.
All right, drive check. No trigger.
Damage check. Nothing.
All right, we'll pass to you.
All right. 7. And drop. Assist. I must say, draw trigger grade 2 here. And old G assist.
Oh yeah, you had to get rid of G units back in the day too.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, man. Yeah, the rules back in the day were very strict, weren't they?
They were. If you were behind, you were immensely behind. If you were ahead, you were immensely ahead. Yep. There was very little leeway between you being able to keep up with your opponent or not.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It's hard to believe because it's already been like what, 3-4 years now since we did the transition now. So
that's right. That's right.
Man.
Okay then. Because of how our hand is situated at the moment, we have to do it like this. That we will go Van. Even if I hit a stand trigger, I have to play it like this.
All right. Yeah, no guard.
Okay. First check. Second check.
Damage check. No trigger. Got a ninjad.
Alright. 16.
16. Yeah, I think we also take that. Critical trigger.
Alright. Go right ahead.
Alright. We will stand and draw. And yeah, it's okay, JJ. I feel your pain. I am also going to. Jeez, and wouldn't you know it? Next one. I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle.
Yeah. Pain City.
Yep. We will get rid of not many particularly great options here. I think what we'll do here is we'll drop this and this. Yeah, because I think that's how we have to do it. And then for G units, we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of yeah, we'll get rid of the Mediokaiser Victor. And then we will pitch in Arashid, Stride, into a winning champ. We'll activate the skill, draw a card, and we will call down a Golshachi, and we'll give the on attack restand skill to Vanguard. And then we'll call down a Zazanda. We will call down a Jirohawk and a Kachi Wall. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, so I guess to start off, we'll just swing 16. to Vanguard.
And then I have to G-guard this. Because that's going to be one of the only things I'm going to be able to G-guard for a bit. Denial chicken. Fuck off. I would like to retire the attacking Susanna.
Yep. As you should. Alright, so now how we're gonna do this, because it's gonna be tricky. But I think we still can do some shenanigans here.
Yeah, you still got some moves.
So what we'll do is I'll swing here, and we'll activate the skill to restand the Kachi wall. And we'll Soul Blast 1. And we'll give we'll spread the 5Ks around. We'll give
5 to Fen, 5 to Kachi.
Well, we'll just go ahead and make it 10 to Van, and then the 5 here, since we're going to go ahead and restand him with the Kachi skill. So, bottom of the deck, draw a card, shuffle. And then go 3. And then we'll activate Victed off of that. Counterblast. Put it into Soul. I think I have to Soul Blast 1 more. I have to flip up 2 as well. So many things popping off all at the same time.
No worries, it's okay.
And then
what'd you flip up, by the way?
I flipped up 2 Bustard.
Ah, okay.
Old Bustard. And then, yeah, we draw a card off of Bustard, add an extra 2K here, and countercharge 1.
Actually.
So I think after all of that, I think the 7K would trigger at this point, as well, because I had flipped up 1 for the Kachi wall.
I think the timing of it, yeah, I guess so.
Because because the Kachi wall would stand, that would be my first G unit flip, and so then when I stood him, it would be at GP2 already. Okay. So plus, after all of that, we are at 23K, I believe, if my math is working out correctly.
Yeah, you're currently at 23. Huh. I will... Yeah, no guard.
Okay. Then we'll swing again for 23.
No guard. Smooch.
Okay. And then we will swing with Vanguard, activating the skill to restand Golshachi, Soul Blasting 1, flipping up another G unit. I think we'll go with... Yeah, having a G assist there really kind of limited my options. So we'll just go with the 3rd Bustard, and this is extra 5K there, extra 5K there. So this is plus 15 now, so it's 31, 41.
I can't guard everything, actually. I think I might be dead. No guard.
Okay. First check. Okay. Stand. Power there. Second check. And 3rd check.
Damage check. Dead.
Wow. And then and then I would draw my card. Man, I forgot how oppressive winning champ was back in the day with the constant like giving power to everything. Man,
very true. Yep. I probably should have brought Destiny. I thought this would have been
oh yeah.
I thought this would have been pretty okay to play into, but then playing the matchup now, I was like, oh, this is actually really, really, really horrendous. But you know what?
when I'm having to break out all the dice.
It's like, okay. I forgot all about that. You know what? But that's okay. I think
I forgot just how how good Victor was too, because like Victor's just been my pet deck for ever. And then late G, especially like right after the Stargate booster came out, I think he got knocked down a bit once GBT 14 came out.
Yes.
But yeah, I forgot just how insane Victor was.
Yeah, it was almost that was a beating.
Although to be fair, that first game I was definitely carried by top decking all of those Gunsdens to deny your denial Griffins.
Yeah, because so for the people at home, the cool trick that I liked playing with Blade Master back in the day was the trick with the Sand Trigger. It does work like the Gearcrat of Gear Chronicle. That if you use a Denial Griffin on a skill, on a rear guard that's attacking you, or if you use your Fighters Collection G guard, you can retire something from your opponent. This goes back to the deck and it gives 10k to your Vanguard, which allows you to have some defensive turns. And because because Blade Master draws a decent quantity of cards after its first stride, you can quite effectively draw into it or drive into it in that if you need to, because both versions of G-Era Kagura played stand triggers. Since you actually liked using some of your skills more often than not, you also liked restanding very powerful columns because all your rear guards were, especially in Destiny, was pre-fat. You know, they're attacking for like 20k, 24k, 25k on their own, sort of thing. But
yeah, that's some fun interactions right there.
Yeah, Ty, you completely clapped me out, friend. I got completely decimated. Then we're gonna swap over back to the face cam again. Talk a little bit about a matchup. Talk about some things about either the game or about the future of Vanguard or the future of Ty. This was like a quick game.
Yeah.
Quicker than I expected. So see you guys in a minute. Okay, and now, that was interesting. A couple of games there. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we do have a best of three format, or at least on at my house, we tend to have some best of threes. Make sure that even though games like that could happen, even ones like these, I would like to have been able to show, some pretty cool tricks that Blade Master could have done, but we got completely wrecked, riggedy wrecked. But that's fun. I had fun. Hopefully Ty had fun as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to kind of like to go back and remember the old days. After forgetting them for a little bit, because like I think when I was saying it in the game that like it felt like altogether like very familiar but also foreign all at the same time.
Yeah. Sort of like if you accidentally like lean on your left arm or something, you pick up something, or you try to open a door or something like that. You're like, oh, this feels weird. It doesn't feel like it's attached, but it's still me. You know? Yeah, I guess so. So what are some of your takeaways from the game outside of that? What's some of the things you realized during the game?
That Gunsden is very important. So I would be lying, because like when you asked me to play, I was like, he's probably going to be playing Kagero. I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, it was a fun.
I'm expecting Kagero.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna hopefully, because I think normally like back in the day, I think I ran like Gunsden at like maybe 2 copies, just because it was like you don't know if you're gonna run into like the kind of like control-y matchup or not. So I think I bumped him up to 3 for this because I just had a feeling. And I got very lucky on our first game. Because like you had your whole Ziegenberg turn, which really pushed me. And then I was just kind of sitting at my hand. I was like, I have all these pieces that are like good, and I could have a turn, but I know he has at least 2, maybe 3 heals in hand.
I had 3 heals in hand.
So I was like, I'm just gonna lose everything. So I was like, I can't. I was like, at that moment, I was just kind of sitting there thinking like, all right, I have Vic Plasma. I guess I'm gonna have to go Vic Plasma.
Yep.
And at least get like some multiple swings. And I was like, you know, if I had like another Zubat in hand, I could ultimate stride too.
Yeah.
If I needed to. And I was like, that's my other chance. And then like I top decked the Gunsden, and I was like, all right, we're going favorite champ now. We're gonna go all in.
Yeah, exactly. There was like one out that I had play Destiny or play the version of Kagero. Like this version of it, I guess it's sort of like, not to be like, if I brought my serious deck. No, it's just no. It's
well, I guess I inadvertently brought a serious deck because I was just like, oh, Victor's like my favorite deck.
Yeah,
Victor and remember Victor.
but little did he know Victor was one of the best decks in the format at the time. Because it was basically like a very heavy resist sort of archetype against a lot of archetypes that focused on like single target removal, bouncing your cards, doing something to them. It's also one of the reasons why a whole lot of the cards during the beginning to the premium collection actually targeted circles, because Link Joker was also starting to become not like it was super broken or whatever. It's just that there was a high amount of representation, and due to representation, you'll have more players probably just going to be like, well, those decks can't really deal with what Link Joker is going to do, so might as well just play Link Joker, right? So
I think that was why I also like I played what is it, the Blau crit, because the Blau crit also just targets, I think it targets like either damage or circles. Correct. And so that was also very, very useful in like the chaos matchup, because as long as you had like a face up Dogen Titan, you could unlock 1 circle, then call the crit to that, and then unlock 2 more, and so you could at least have some way to like get some aggression in, you know.
Yeah. You lose some units to chaos, of course, because he will retire some stuff from you, but I mean, that's a trade I'll make like 9 times out of 10 to be able to play the game again, you know. It's also one of the reasons, like one of the decks I played like a lot also during that era too, outside of Destiny. Of course. So that's kind of cool, man. Just like reminiscing, playing the games, and playing some matchups that, like, you wouldn't really expect. I don't think you would ever see something like this fighting off against Victor anytime, any tournament, whatever. But it was still nice to kind of bring it and see how it felt. So
it was fun for me too, because like I actually, like in the late G era, I didn't actually play too much Vanguard, because at that point I was like all in on Buddy Fight. And so I was kind of falling off of it a little bit, and so like it like I still had like, you know, like a couple of decks like Victor, obviously I had Victor and things like that, but I wasn't playing as much Vanguard. And then like right as I was kind of falling out with Buddy Fight 2 was when they announced the reboot for Vanguard, and then I just went all in on Vanguard all over again, and then haven't really looked back ever since. So
exactly. So like, what is Ty's future? What does Senior Tyler want to do with his future right now, in terms of content creation, in terms of things that he feels he's achieved so far, what he wants to go with it now?
You know, that's a really good question. I'm honestly just like, so, and I say this a lot, and I feel like I'm always kind of worried like it gets kind of annoying for like the people that watch it, but I'm legitimately just so incredibly thankful for everything that I've been able to like have up until this point. So the fact that I'm able to like make videos and like, because I somewhat inadvertently took a bit of a break making videos, and when I upload a new one and there's people like, oh, excited that I'm back, like that's super cool. And so I just really want to keep doing that. I want to keep making videos and stuff. I want to show some more love to the other channel I have as well, because I've been neglecting that one for a bit with all the Vanguard stuff. But it's crazy to me too, because I haven't uploaded to that channel in a while, and people finding me through Vanguard are also finding that one and enjoying that content as well, which again, I'm just unbelievably thankful for. But yeah, I guess the easy one is just more, I guess, because I really just want to keep at this. I want to, you know, kind of make the most of what I've been able to build, and in some ways I feel like it's fair to say been given in some respects, because of all the people that kind of like you know, found my content and then shared it around. Like Chris and Solemn were pretty big in that, and you as well. I think you were like the first person to find my content and give me a shout out back in the day.
I did no such thing. I do not confirm or deny any accusations of such such things. No, but no problem, dude. I respect content, and I liked your vibe. It was always a good vibe to watch all of your videos and stuff.
Yeah.
The cool introduction.
I appreciate that.
And I realized a whole lot of content creators are also doing it too, or have been doing it in terms of like the new wave of content creators, like Outer Orange, like you, like who else? Pain. There is My Avatar as well. I mean, he's sort of like an older player as well, but I noticed that a whole lot of, I feel the Western players, like the Western content creators in general, it's not that I feel sometimes they're a bit like super creative in terms of how they pursue like doing stuff. Like you guys will make an intro song, will make an intro song almost per video, do a very unique intro per video, and do a unique outro per video, plus a transition per video. It's like, but why though? It's like, no, it's a vibe. And it's like, oh, okay, I get you.
Exactly. That was exactly to be my answer. Is like, it's a vibe, you know. It's my art.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so good. But thank you so much, though, Ty.
Thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, whenever either Gundam Evolution comes out, or maybe when you like learn some more Mega Man Battle Network meta, maybe we can actually maybe, you know, do some Battle Network fights against each other. Who knows? I got clapped out in that one too, but hey, it'll be a fun
for sure
fun vibe. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick outro.
Sure.
And I do appreciate you for being here. So be awesome, stay awesome, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for tuning in and stopping on by. If you do want to see more stuff from Tyfyghtr, go over to his YouTube channel that hopefully future JJ won't be stupid enough not to add to a video. So, you know, good work, JJ. Good luck with that. And thank you. Any last words you want to give out, Ty? Anything you want to say?
No, just thanks. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Till next time. Bye-bye. All right. Nice.